answer a phone.
Which one?
Adam. Impossible. Impossible. What up, Drew?
We fired up, we can't take no more. 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 We fired up, we can't take no more.
Oh shit.
Ain't nobody like the power of people, cause the power of people don't stop. Ain't nobody like the power of people, cause the power of people can't stop. Ain't no power like the power of people, cause the power of people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of people, cause the power of people don't stop.
What's up, everybody?
You can't stop the revolution. You can't stop the revolution. We gon' get our liberation. We gon' get our liberation.
Have a screenshot of that, please.
Winston Smith. Winston Smith. Winston Smith. Winston Smith. Winston Smith. Winston Smith. Dante Wright. Dante Wright. Dante Wright. Dante Wright. All cops are bastards. All cops are bastards. Get the fuck out. I said GTFO. 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 Get the fuck out.
Did I run into you?
No, I was gonna help you up. I was gonna
I
give you
thought
the
I
hand.
ran into you.
No, hey, you can take a lot more than that to phase me. You're good. So I'm not sure if this is a nightly march or if it's one of the more organized ones based off what happened today. I'm gonna ask that we keep the chat healthy and respectful. That's one thing I asked. If you got your opinions, that's great, but man, I need to make sure you're not like attacking anybody here. This isn't the stream for it, y'all.
You a motherfucking piggy. 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 You paid by the state. You a motherfucking state. You paid by the state. You a motherfucking state. You paid by the state. You a motherfucking state. If you paid by the state. You a motherfucking 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 state.
Who?
You a motherfucking
Can I pet your dog?
Yeah.
What's your dog's name?
She's a little shy.
Oh, I bet.
She was born in the pandemic, so
Hi.
yeah, she's playful too. That's Rosie.
Hi, Rosie. That's a good girl. That's a good girl, Rosie. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. I like that she's shy but playful, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like me.
What's your name?
CJ.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man. John, pleasure to meet you, man. You live here in Minneapolis?
No, I'm passing through from LA.
Oh, man, I just got in from LA on the red eye.
Really? No way.
Yeah. Well, I was down in Bakersfield. I was in in Burbank, and then I was in Bakersfield doing work with some local streamers there. And we got a bunch of food together, and we went down to Skid Row and handed out a bunch of meals until like late last night. And I took the red eye in for this.
Wow.
And I live in Seattle, so we're making rounds, man. Yeah, what brings you through?
What's that?
What brings you through?
I'm heading to Wisconsin.
Oh, what part?
I just stepped out of my hotel and I was like, I'm joining this.
Man, it's great.
Door County.
I'll tell you what, man, Kenosha's become like my home away from home, at least in my heart.
So you're organizing on a national level.
Yeah, I mean, so I do an independent live stream show, which is what I'm doing here, and
What is it?
CJ TV. Yeah,
Check it out.
please do, man. Please do. I'm gonna hop up over here and get a view, man. John, it was great meeting you, man. We'll see you, yeah? Absolutely. Sorry, I'm not talking much, man. My throat is still tore up from yesterday, and I'm trying not to talk too much, kind of preserve my verbal abilities. I think it's just an action march. Kind of one of the more regular ones they do out here. So. I've got a tripod. I don't spend a lot of time stationary enough to use it. Just like with every protest, though, they've got lead vehicles and guide vehicles in front and then vehicles in the back. And then they got the sidecars.
I got your okay, I got your Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
And that's what the fuck we mean.
Everywhere we go.
The people wanna know.
The people wanna know.
Who we are.
Who we are.
So we tell them.
So we tell them.
We are the people.
We are the people.
The motherfucking people.
The motherfucking people.
We are by the city.
You a motherfucking piggy.
If you paid by the city.
You a motherfucking piggy.
If you work for the cops.
You a motherfucking op.
If you work for the cops.
You a motherfucking op.
If you paid by the city.
You a motherfucking piggy.
If you paid by the city.
You a motherfucking piggy.
If you work for the cops.
You a motherfucking op.
If you work for the cops.
You a
So we're in
motherfucking
downtown
op.
Minneapolis right now.
You a motherfucking piggy.
If you paid by the city.
You a motherfucking piggy.
Hey, hey.
You a motherfucking piggy. 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 Alright. Now we going down.
Fuck 12.
Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Fuck 12.
Can I take a look at your sign real quick? Is it 1 down, 3 to go?
Black lives they matter here. 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 Hey, black people, all the time we ready. We coming. We ready. We coming. Hey, well, hey, black people, all the time we ready. We coming. We ready. We coming. All the time we ready. We coming. We ready. We coming. Yeah. Hey. Okay. We coming. We ready. We coming.
I'm trying to look at comments, but I'm also doing this right here. I'm trying to walk this bad boy. Yeah, I'm wrecked. Sorry, I had to get down for the sign there. No, this isn't like a looting situation, guys. Michael Christ. I mean, this is a very different. These are more organized marches. Last summer was full of spontaneous protests and then riots. So this is very different from that. These are interruption marches, trying to interrupt traffic and kind of get a message out. So it is very different. Shelly Irwin, I'm still pretty sore, but my throat is, you can probably hear it, pretty wrecked. And I'm just wore out, pretty exhausted.
Now! Justice! Now! Justice! Now! Justice! Now! Shut it down!
Yeah, I'm not sure where this is heading either, so I know where this is on Hennepin Ave and 5th.
Burn it down! Burn it down! Burn it
So,
down!
they're saying if Winston doesn't get it, we'll shut it down. Nikki Ann, are you talking about last night in Uptown?
Burn it down!
So there is a group in Uptown holding space. I don't know if this doesn't,
Burn it
I
down!
don't know if this is the group that was out there last night, but I did see that it got chaotic.
Burn it down!
Man, tell Bob that I'm trying to link up with that guy while I'm in town.
Burn it down.
Sheriff Bob Fletcher.
Burn it down. 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 Burn it down.
Yeah, big shout out to Bob, man. I'd love to meet up with that guy.
Burn it down. Burn it down. Burn it down.
Alicia, thank you very much.
Burn it down. Burn it down. Burn it down.
We fed up.
Can't take no more.
We fed up.
We 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 can't take no more.
We here.
We lit. We taking over this shit. We ain't here. We lit. We taking over this shit. We ain't here. We lit. We taking over this shit. We here. We lit. We taking over this shit. We lit. We taking over this shit. We lit. We taking over this shit. They don't get no peace.
And we don't get no justice.
They don't get no peace.
And we don't get no justice.
They don't get no peace.
Tell you what, right now, long sleeve shirt and pants was a terrible idea for this one.
They don't get no peace.
And we don't get no justice.
They don't get no peace.
And we don't get no justice, not one damn piece. And we don't get no justice.
They don't get no peace.
And we don't get no justice.
They don't get no peace.
And we don't get no justice.
Not one damn peace.
Hey, I smell bitches and I see oh. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh.
So damn loud.
I smell bitches and I see oh. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. I smell bitches and I see hoes. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. I smell bitches and I see hoes. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. I smell bitches and I see hoes. 1, 2, 1, 2. What you gonna do when justice come for you? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What you gonna do when justice come for you? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What you gonna do when justice come for you? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. What you gonna do when justice come for you? Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4. We coming back for more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're coming back for more. 1 down, 3 to go. What you think? What you think we're gonna do? We're coming for you 3 motherfuckers too. Come on. 1 down, 3 to go. What you think we're gonna do? We're coming for you, coming for you, coming for you motherfuckers too. We're coming for you motherfuckers too. You're through, you're through, you're through. We're coming for you motherfuckers too. You're through, you're through. What you think we're gonna do?
We're gonna be climbing up on poles and stuff, man. It's like a gymnasium over here.
Boots on the ground. I hear the sound. Boots on the ground.
We ain't fucking around. Boots on the ground. I hear the sound. Do you hear it? Boots on the ground. That sound.
It keeps it hot too. Yeah, it's just
It's interesting, man. It's most of the protests that we've been at for this last year. You know, the marches, there's no one out because of COVID. And now it's like the world's awake again. And so you're seeing a lot of people that are just coming out and watching because it's new to them. A lot of people haven't seen this.
Boots on the ground. Uh-oh, they got a new chain.
See, now they're hitting that night traffic out here with like an active part of the city, so I can see this is where they might have issues with like police and whatnot might come out if this, you know, becomes like a dangerous situation.
Micaiah Bryant! Micaiah Bryant! Micaiah Bryant! Micaiah Bryant! Micaiah Bryant! Micaiah Bryant! Jonathan! Micaiah Bryant! Micaiah Bryant!
seriously. Bro,
They just
they really look away.
Not on that one. Add it to the list. One of the busiest areas in Minneapolis. I was just saying it's different now than the protests we've seen because now that COVID's lifted, right, people are actually out. So it's an entirely different feel out here. Yeah, people would ask me the difference if I feel is. I'm like, well, that's first things that I've noticed is that, you know, all the lockdowns are over. Oh yeah, yeah.
They don't get no peace! They don't get no peace! They don't get no peace!
What's up, y'all? You want to talk for a second? Everyone's looking great, man. Y'all came out to just enjoy the night out, yeah?
Yeah, but
What-
we appreciate all this too.
Right.
Sure do. We support it.
What are your thoughts about the sentencing today?
Great.
Yeah?
I think it's a good sentence, and I appreciate it. And
You're not upset that they didn't take the maximum, like 30 years?
no, because he's gonna get a maximum ass whooping while he in there. So we'll deal with that.
Right. I appreciate you taking time. Y'all keep enjoying. Have a great night. Man, we got a strong theme happening in the chat right now. Very strong theme. But I'm pretty curious to talk to people that are just out here. You know what I mean? That, like Andrew was just saying, this is one of the busier parts of town on a Friday night. So you got to expect there's going to be a lot of people out here that are, you know, I'm sure they've seen it on the news. Well, maybe not even on the news because mainstream media doesn't cover these things for a couple of reasons. You know, one, they're not really permitted, but also, you know, it's just been, they've turned a blind eye to a lot of this. But the but also the you know, maybe they're not watching streams. You know what I mean? That's not their jam. But you know, now that it's out in the street here, people can see it. Like, man, for real, like this is one of the first nights we've seen a march. I've seen a march since COVID was the bans were lifted. So I mean, there's a lot more people on the street right now just walking around watching this than I'm accustomed to at all. I smell shit, just straight up shit. That's what I smell. That's where things get real dicey. I guess not too dicey because the road's closed on both sides. So. Looks like that's the right way. Oh, so this is, okay, now it makes sense. The whole road is closed here because of the police station.
Fuck you! Fucking piece of garbage! Rotten hell!
Squad of police down here.
Alright, fucking alright! I'm going! I'm going! You're a bunch of fucking cowards! Fuck you! I'm going!
Your mama don't like you! I promise!
Your family doesn't like you! Your fucking jobs, cowards! Get a real job! What did they say? Oh, they just scared and they just
Okay. I didn't know we were walking up on a police station. Oh, okay, no, it's road construction. It wasn't like they closed the road because it was a police station, but.
Out of the bars into the street! 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 Out of the bars into the street!
Look at this big fool right here. What? What's happening, peeps? How you doing? How are you? What's up, fam?
Good.
How you been?
I've been alright.
I just happened to run into you out here.
Yeah.
With the, hit me with a 4-piece, man.
This is my girl right
God damn with the quick hands. Hey, what's shaking, mama? How are you? I'm fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Man.
Don't do that.
These are some cats that we've seen out here most of the time we come out.
Okay, the girl should come.
All right, I'm gonna keep moving. Hey, it was good seeing you, boss. Oh, man, this guy. Good seeing you later. Good seeing you.
I'm with my baby.
Do your thing. Have a good night. It's a good time to be out, right? All right. Man, that guy, we met at Brooklyn Center, actually. And he's a good dude. Yeah, good looking, my guy. But we were talking, I was talking to Drew earlier, and we were saying that it's really interesting how now, like, you can't help but see familiar faces anywhere you go in the nation. You're going to see familiar people. Terry, pump your brakes, man. I saw a familiar face. I'm out here recording what's happening and viewing it, so y'all can go ahead and watch it, see what's happening. The gentleman that I saw earlier, we were barbecuing together. He was at the bar over here with his girlfriend. So, yeah.
Stonewall was a fucking riot!
That's a good voice for life.
Come on over here and party with us.
Come over here and party with us.
Make some noise and put up a fuss.
Make some noise and put up a fuss.
We're going in for black and brown.
We going in for black and brown.
So we put the motherfucking boots on the ground.
So we put our motherfucking boots on the ground. Boots. Boots on the ground. We're here to shut this shit down. Boots. Boots. Boots on the ground. We're here to shut this shit down. Boots. Boots. Boots on the ground. We're here to shut this shit down. Get down in the street. 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 Boots on your feet. Boots on your feet. Hey, boots on your feet. Boots on your feet. Get down in the street. 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 And you don't want us to sing a bitch at home. You don't want us to sing a bitch at home.
I'm about to mute this because I don't have rights to the music. They're trying to work on getting music going apparently, but it's not working out for them. So yeah, I turned the sound off for a minute because they were playing some copyright music. I can't play that.
George Floyd! George Floyd! Dante Wright! Say his name! Dante Wright! Say his name! Dante Wright! Say his name! Dante Wright! Say his name!
get that copyright.
Okay, y'all. All right, turn it up. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Left.
Prince and Beyonce, yeah. Just turned into a full-on dance party. What's going on now? Oh shit, I won't. Now you just got people coming in from the street. It's funny as everybody over here in line is just geeking on everybody out in the street, man. It's a tutorial on how to shuffle right here. No, there's no kid inside of that stroller. It's just being used to carry. I definitely don't want to join in. I'm barely walking right now. But there's just flyers inside of the stroller. Hey, Casey, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I'll definitely get that honey and tea. Jersey Devil says in the pale moonlight.
Who's just buying drinks and talking about Stonewall? You know who the people are.
Stonewall wasn't the first. Stonewall was not the first.
No, hell no.
It was not the first.
Hell no.
Stonewall was not the first.
We've been uprising since that time.
Hey, it started.
I'm a stand.
I'm German. I'm born in Germany. We were before my time in the 20s. My mother, her
Yeah,
time, they were all together.
the Stonewall was not specifically about gay folks. It was about black people.
Black people, transgender people, everybody that they disenfranchised, even the gay community disenfranchised.
It was a black. It was got tired of it. It was just trans people that got it.
Oh, absolutely. Kill Daly.
Hey, real fast, you were talking about Gil Daly. Hey, my man, my friend. You were talking about Gil Daly. I heard you mention that.
You what?
You said Gil Daly? Did I hear?
No, I didn't say that. Oh, you're talking about Bill Bailey, the trans person?
Yeah, I was just catching some of the conversation you had there.
I was just telling her that Stonewall wasn't the first.
What was?
it goes back in history, all the way back into Germany in the early 20s before Hitler party started taking over. Very openly gay. They were protesting back then. United States, all over, San Francisco. It was just that the trans community, the black community that could only go to that bar because even the gay bar didn't allow them in any other bar.
Was it recognized as a gay bar back then?
It was, but it's more of a transgendered bar.
Okay.
All the New York, all the hookers, you name that were out on the streets, all the people that didn't fit into the mainstream gay scene at the time, that's where they went. It was a really rundown, beat-up bar that was just sort of, that's where they went. They just got tired of it, and they just, you know, the mayor wanted them out of the city, and the police kept raiding them, they just got tired of it. It kind of blew up.
And that was in Germany, you say, back in?
Back in Germany, they were protesting long before. Before the Nazi Party even took over, sexuality was open and well recognized.
Yeah,
Berlin would be the capital of gayness. It was just everywhere. It was an accepted part of society. Nazis came along and then they decided that we don't like that, you know, and then just started to go people and then just escalated from there. America, I know my parents couldn't even be legally married here in America when I immigrated here. So my parents weren't legally married until I was 14. Then I became a citizen when we left there. So the hatred and stuff, it's just always endemic of the society. Just got to decide who is it directed at what point in time. And so it's kind of like all the disenfranchised people. That's the way it goes.
Well, hey, thank you for your time. I appreciate you.
I'll walk to the corner to meet you.
Sorry, he had a job to do.
I got off work and you guys were passing by my work and I was like, I just worked a 10-hour shift.
Turn around, I have no idea what dance they're doing. Which one's this? Hey, did y'all catch your interview earlier on BBC? It was good. It was really good. I like what you guys had to say. Y'all broke it down. It was great.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. I just want to get out of your way. Getting it out here right now. Getting it. And it's hot. People are breaking it down.
Black lives, they matter here. 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 Because if Winston don't get it, shut it down. If Dr. don't get it, shut it down. If George don't get it, shut it down. If Cordell don't get it, shut it down. If Marcus don't get it, shut it down. If Jamal don't get it, shut it down. Yo, y'all, we just shut that down. I can guarantee you that at 10:30 tonight, their dance floor ain't looking nothing like these streets. Alright, so we got a sister that got some words to say. Hold on.
I just want to speak to the people going into the gay 90s right now that Pride Month wouldn't be here without black trans women who were throwing cups at the police. So protesting should be your way of celebrating.
Oh yeah!
Because they did it, so y'all can do it. So y'all can bring your butts out here and come on, dance. We ain't doing shit but walking and dancing and yelling. For free! Not paying no $12 for a vodka cran at the fucking gay 90s. No, that doesn't sound like fun to me. But you guys can come out here in these streets and use your time in a better way than getting drunk. That's all I gotta say.
And I'm gonna follow up with her, man, because I got some stuff to say. Until we all liberated, ain't nobody liberated. So what y'all celebrating? There ain't nothing to be celebrating because we ain't liberated. There's no reason the white man got y'all thinking it's time to celebrate. The white man got y'all thinking it's time to celebrate. But we ain't free. This is not a weekend of celebration. This should be a weekend of resistance. I'm Chantel, I'm with Black Lives Matter Twin Cities. All of y'all that's over there, I know you might feel a little nervous about sliding in today. But slide in next time, sometime next week. Because we need to mobilize folks in order to continuously get justice. Justice doesn't just happen overnight. It requires everybody. So we need y'all. Don't just celebrate tonight. Show up for this resistance tomorrow. Sunday. Oh, yeah, there's a, yeah. Yeah, hold on. Twin Cities Just for Jamar's in the house.
I'm Loretta. I'm the TCC for J, Twin Cities Justice for Jamar. And on Sunday, I want y'all to join us. We're starting out at the Commons by US Bank Stadium, which is that way. And we're gonna march. We're gonna go back to the roots of Pride, which was a protest. Pride started as a protest, and we're gonna march to Lawrence Park.
What's up, Mama?
Noon. Meet us at noon at the Commons.
Right.
That's all I gotta say.
Fantastic. It's good to see you.
And it's crazy to me that we always are talking about pride and we're talking about celebrating. Where pride started with black trans women and BIPOC drag queens fighting for their rights, and they still ain't liberated. They still got one of the highest death rates in fucking America. So what the fuck y'all celebrate?
So good to see you.
Black lives! Black lives! Black lives!
Everyone's saying hello.
Black lives! Black lives! Black lives!
Early this morning, about 5 a.m.
Revolution! 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 Right. You can't stop the revolution. You can't stop the revolution. No good cops in a racist system. 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 ACAB. All cops are bastards! ACAB! All cops are bastards! ACAB! All cops are bastards! I can't believe Derek Chauvin got 22 and a half years and probably will be out before he's 60 and people are out here celebrating. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. But when I say Derek Chauvin, you say guilty! Derek Chauvin! Guilty! Derek Chauvin! Guilty! Derek Chauvin! Derek Chauvin! Derek Chauvin! We still got 3 killer cops to go. We only got 1 of them, and we didn't even get full justice. Shit, it'd be a compliment that they don't have justice. 1 down! 1 down! 3 to go! 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 If George don't get it, shut it down! If George don't get it, shut it down! If George don't get it, shut it down! If Bobby don't get it, shut it down! If the law don't get it, shut it down! We shut this shit down! We shut this shit down! We shut this shit down!
We shut this shit down!
We shut this shit down!
We shut this shit down!
We shut this shit down!
We moving. We moving. The 90s is not even fun.
And it's muggy out here. And I'm wore out. Derek, you're right. I'm looking forward to getting some R&R myself. Nick Martinez, thank you for that request. Yeah, hey, you guys want to come on over to my the website? Man, I can't even think of it right now. Appreciate y'all's support. And anything you guys want to do to set up notifications would be greatly appreciated as well. Make sure you know when I go live from all these different places that I've been at and that I continue, that I have planned to go. So.
When I say we the people, you sound powerful. We the people.
It's wild to see, for real, how many people are out now. Like, all these clubs are open. And like I said, it's just a trip to see this many people out. And there's like the nonchalant notion of protest just moving through the streets while people are out taking cigarette breaks out in front of these clubs here. Oh man, I just got a bunch of dirt in my shoe. Yeah, there's no baby in that stroller, just to be clear. It's just holding handouts like flyers and stuff, like these posters. I don't know what that was all about. Just nonchalantly went over and kicked over a garbage can. All right. I got a stupid amount of rocks in my shoes now. They have a little bit of a motorcycle brigade going now as well. Sorry. Yep. Oh, you're good. You're good. Hit the brakes on him. Supposed to be a flyby.
Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down!
See, now we got a big group of people out here in front of this hotel. It's called actually Lions Pub. Maybe we'll roll up on them and see what they think about everything going down. I don't know. Try to get some views from other people. Like a lot of these people are just getting up from their table and going inside. That was interesting. Everybody's hopped up and they were like, nope, we're good out of here. Yeah, these folks just got their stuff and they're heading back in. They're heading inside. I wonder if it was like they were nervous about it, something happening, or. How do you guys all feel about the protesting? What do you think?
Interesting.
Interesting? You from here?
No.
No? Where are you from? We'll say Cleveland.
No, originally from Columbus. I live up in New York.
Okay, okay. What about you guys? What are your thoughts on the protests?
We work with the press, so we can have...
Oh. Well, it's good for business for you then, I suppose, right?
Take care, man.
Yeah. What about you, boss? What are your thoughts on everything happening out here today?
My thoughts?
Yeah.
People have a right to express their opinions, First Amendment rights, and that's what they're doing, sir.
Yeah.
And we have to respect it, what we believe and what they're doing, not believe it. We all, as citizens, American citizens, we have rights, and they're expressing their rights.
How do you feel about the sentencing today with Derek Chauvin?
The sentencing today was, I, like many other, expected more time, but the judge did what's within the sentencing guidelines, as we understand it.
Yeah.
And given that, and knowing that there are further charges to come against this guy from the federal level, I am pleased, but not 100%. But I'm pleased thus far.
Right.
I believe when it goes to federal court, this guy got some more. He got many more years coming. He's not walking out of jail.
Not for a long time, it looks like.
Not for a long time.
15 at least.
15 right now, but on the federal level, I hear there's no parole. So whatever time.
Right, that's straight time. You don't get. We were talking about that. You don't get any good time for federal.
No good time, no nothing.
Right.
So there's more time coming.
Yeah.
I don't see him beating this at the federal level.
Right.
He's going to get some time, and he's in for a long time.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you taking the time, man.
no doubt.
Thank you very much. Have a good night. All right.
What do they want justice for?
Everybody. CJ. CJ. Yeah. Said, are you JC? Nope. I'm called a lot of things up, man. All right, good to see you, brother. That's cool, man. See, some people are at least recognizing it in a good way. You know what I mean? Doug, you are not wrong. I do lose the protest quite often, which is why I'm always huffing and puffing, because I have to, like, you don't just get to walk to catch up with the protest. You have to run to catch up with it because they're already walking at a pretty high pace. So, but it's whatever. They'll stop up here and dance for a minute, so give me time to catch up. I'm gonna go wide on you guys just so I can get it jumping around on you. I'm working. Oh, sugar here. There we go. All right, but I'd rather talk to people like, you know, on the streets out here than just. Oh man, it's getting too choppy. I'd rather talk to folks out on these streets here than just, you know, than just walk. You know, I definitely want to give more perspectives than just the one I'm getting in my camera. How y'all doing?
You're doing 15.
Colleen, it's all right. Can't be everywhere. You know what I mean? Okay. Just keep on moving. Marlene, welcome to the show. Pam, what's up? How are you? La Feast. Yeah, I mean, the whole platform that I'm developing is elevating voices, and if I don't spend more time, as much time as possible, talking to people, you know, those voices, at least on my platform, are going to be heard. So I got to ask those questions, and I'm curious too, because I'm not from Minneapolis, obviously, but I've been here several times now. So I'm at a point now where I kind of feel like I'm kind of on a familiar level, I'd say. You know, even with some people that are just walking by, you know, somebody just doesn't look like a big ass stick of dynamite right here. It just made me double take for a second. But yeah, I know what you guys saw in Minneapolis last night up in Uptown. Got real gnarly. Tear gas, big clash with the police. Now, mind you, there are people still in Uptown, but this is a different march. So a different part of town. Uptown's probably, I don't know, 2 miles from here. So yeah, it's a different part of town. So different setup. They're holding space in Uptown, so it's a different situation. And it's funny because people have been saying that, you know, this is disruptive, and that's exactly the idea behind these marches. If you guys remember when I started in Seattle, the marches, which had a tragic ending almost a year ago today, just shy of a year ago on the 4th of July. But the freeway takeovers were about disruption. You know, it was all about interrupting the flow of traffic to gain awareness and to help people hear a message. So when we talk about protesting, for me personally, I feel like that's like when you see people that are actually taking the time to talk to people on the street, like you're seeing with this group here, which I really appreciate. It's a great way to see people exercise that First Amendment. You know what I mean? And too often we see things like back home, well, my home, where they shut down anything that is, you know, any press-related people like myself, streamers, journalists of any kind, media of any kind, and there's no communication about messages that they're trying to push out. So, and then a lot of things happen in that kind of clandestine like aspect of the protest. So when you have an opportunity to actually engage, like I full on am thirsty for these types of situations where you have a group of people that are willing to talk to you and willing to talk to other people, answer questions and share information. I think it's amazing, you know what I mean? And it's something I'm always going to do regardless of what crowd I'm in. And you know, it doesn't matter where I'm at, I'm going to try to talk to people. But I get bad rep for it, you know, and sometimes like what happened last summer, even just last winter when we were dealing with like things out in DC with the Proud Boys and all that, like I'm going to talk to people no matter where I go, and I'm going to ask questions, and it's going to make a lot of people mad because they don't want those people to have voices. But no one should have their voice taken away from them. You know, you might say some ignorant shit. I'm just gonna say that right now. A lot of people say really dumb shit, but that shouldn't make you not want them to say it. It just should reinforce, if you already don't like what they have to say, the fact that you're not gonna like what they have to say. So they might actually say something too that will open you up to maybe a different way of thinking, or maybe just give you a better idea as to why they think that way. Not that you have to agree with them, but you know, these marches have a beginning and an end. They're not like, it's not a chaotic march, to be very clear. It's, you know, they have it structured, planned, and organized. So yeah, this isn't something that's going to end in, you know, this isn't going to be one of those situations where you're going to see rocks and bricks thrown, because that's not what they're trying to push out here. They're trying to take an angle of understanding and education in the interruption. So that's what's happening here. And that's the base of the civil rights movements, when you had people that were pushing for things to help gain awareness. I mean, you saw that Seattle was a great place where you saw a lot of incredibly peaceful protests, a lot of peaceful actions that were taken to gain awareness. And that's becoming more of a theme. I saw that when I was in North Carolina in Elizabeth City, which is not Elizabethtown, to be very clear. Don't get those two confused. They're not beautiful, but they're on different sides of the state. Some of the guys there, some of the old hats that were there, I'm gonna say that. Some of the dudes that have been there, that are like from there, that have you know, been there for a long time and they're a part of the protest. This is for Andrew Brown. He was saying flat out, he was like, do you see one defaced building? Do you see any broken property? Do you see any damage of any kind? Any broken windows at all? And I was like, no, not at all. He was like, that's what we pride ourselves on. We pride ourselves on keeping it as peaceful as possible and sharing a message, because the world stops listening when they start seeing things breaking. And then everybody gets dubbed as some kind of, you know, title. You know, you guys already know how that goes. So, what up, Aaron? How are you? So, when we got an opportunity for people to get out here and do this, I mean, it's fantastic, I think, because this is, you know, people marching peacefully through the streets. So, and some rollerblading as well. Thank you, Pam. I appreciate it. Yeah, Bella, you already know. Consider becoming a patron over on my Patreon. We're going to start doing a podcast out of there as well, so. Over here in front of this building. I'm not sure what it is, but there was a police officer in there guarding, so they were kind of putting on that rap show. Oh, Stacey, I'm good. I've been around a lot of these folks for a while, you know what I mean? Like, we've come back, and a lot of it's the same folks that protested with me, so, you know, this isn't, I'll tell you right now, there's nothing about me that feels in danger, like, with this group. I'm in danger of falling down and passing out, possibly, more than anything, you know what I mean? Say, man, stray bullets killed people in the last 2 weeks. Max, are you talking about here in Minneapolis? There was people that were killed by stray bullets? Yeah, no, this is just a t-shirt that I'm wearing right now, Andy. But you can already tell the group has gotten smaller. So that's kind of how these go. And we're right back to the courthouse now, which is where this march started. So right behind me here is the Hennepin County Courthouse. Oh, now I know where we're at. I had no idea we were underneath the Hennepin County. Oh. You got it all? All right. I didn't get in your way there, did I?
No, it was this pothole.
Oh, okay, good. I thought you hopped the curb to get around me. I was like, oh my God, I'm an a-hole. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're all right. So we'll meet up with them over here, guys. We're gonna walk over here, take a quiet second, because it gets loud, man. It gets real loud. So this is where we were at earlier today, here at the Hennepin County Courthouse, where right here is where you had Al Sharpton was walking with the family of George Floyd right after they delivered the sentence of 22 and a half years to Derek Chauvin. And you know, a lot of people were angry, man. There's people that were crying. They were really upset about it. And but the people I talked to in the crowd, there were some people from from Jacob Blake's family who I adore, man. They are some of my most genuine, nice people that I've had a chance to meet out on the streets in a lot of these protests and a lot of the marches that we've been on. Justin Blake, an incredible guy. I interviewed him at the beginning of the day today. Just well-spoken and just big heart on that guy. I met Jake Blake Sr. Again today, got a chance to talk to him for a little bit, and hopefully we'll have a chance to get to sit down with them tomorrow. But some of the things to think about, man, is that this isn't just a moment for all of this. This collectively behind me over here, this march, is I feel more of a representation of the movement, you know, of something that is a collective that's been moving in a direction. Now, not all of this is what people want to believe. I think that there's been this misconception that there's the BLM, right? And we saw how that turned into a battle all of this last summer and winter. There are Black Lives Matter flags, Black Lives Matter chants. But when it comes right down to it, what they're talking about is something that is a human level. And I think that people are becoming a little bit more aware of what that means. And I think that if you were listening earlier, you'd get a much greater grasp on what's the real sentiment of these groups, as opposed to just the generalized viewpoint of the crowd from the outside, which is China Joe. I'm in defense of humans, China Joe. That's kind of a stupid thing to ask. Why am I in defense of criminals? So, are you saying that all these people are criminals, or I can't take the bait on that one, China Joe, on YouTube. So, yeah, as we look at things, even folks today that were speaking at the end, and the family was giving their breakdown of at the end, the press conference. Even they were saying that, as with all Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. And so these are things that people are finally starting to see. There's a cohesion there. You know, it doesn't have to just be this like you either are with Black Lives Matter or you're a racist. You know, that kind of ideology. Though we still have people that toss some negative and ignorant rhetoric that's going to come out. We can't stop that. You know? That's just going to be how people operate. But I'm hoping that we can cut through that. I hope we can ask more questions. I hope we can spend more time trying to understand, spend more time, you know, looking to, step outside of ourselves and get, you know, closer to understanding the people around us and what they believe. Because just because you don't agree with it doesn't mean it's not right, you know. Just because they don't like you doesn't mean you're not right. So, okay, Max. I don't know him, Max, nor did I ask for his criminal record or his history. That's just not how this works. I can't vet every person on the street out here. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to dox anybody. I'm not here to put anybody on blast. I'm legitimately here just to be here. I was here for the sentencing earlier, which took place right here in this courthouse behind me. And there's a protest. You guys know that if it's going on, I'm going to go out and get on. So I'm not going to cherry pick. I'm going to try not to cherry pick, but it's hard not to sometimes. We're in Minneapolis, Minnesota right now. And so, yeah. So Mo O'Keefe said it was so sad to see, but BLM movement isn't violent, they say. I think you're saying isn't as violent as they say. Let's just be real about it, you guys. Like, there's been violence in the streets on so many different levels from so many different groups. And when you put BLM out here, you see one BLM flag in the crowd, and then some violence ensues. It doesn't mean that everyone in that crowd is with BLM and that they're all out being violent. You know, we need to stop generalizing. You know what I mean? So it is staying peaceful, and I got no doubt this one will. Ace as well, appreciate that. Yeah, Gage is doing good. You know, he's doing all right, which is I feel like it touches my heart to know that we're able to actually help people out and be a part of that in the process when we're out there. You know. But people need to stop generalizing and dehumanizing folks and spend more time trying to ask questions and understand what they're about, where they're from, where they're going, and what they want to do along the way. That's the only way we're ever going to get any growth or change out here. So
tonight and being out there, and we kind of made a little impact on a lot of people in downtown Minneapolis today. They thought we were going to go home,
I'm gonna go over here and listen.
but we didn't go home. We stayed out in the streets and we demanded justice. And that's what we need to continue to do. So I want to just again appreciate all of you and just remind all of you that this fight is not over. We're just getting started. And until we are able to get justice for all of the people, and we are able to change the system, then truly none of us are safe.
That's right.
And the justice system in this country is not only broken, it's designed to be the way it is today. And so, if we can't protest during the day, we're going to protest at night. And if we can't protest on a sunny day, we'll protest in the rain and the snow. We may not be able to protest in a tornado, but we create our own tornado.
That's right.
Right? We create our own tornado.
Remember? Torrential rain?
Torrential rain, yes.
We was out there.
So we got to continue to do this. We got to continue to do this, and we got to continue to do it in the places where it matters. You saw those people inside those the train, right? They just came from a game. But this life ain't a game, y'all. Fighting for justice is not a game. And it's not something just to be amused by. It's people's lives. And every night, this is happening all over the country. And that's why we came out here to stand for justice. And tonight, I think all of you have made a little bit of history that we are not going anywhere. We're going to continue to demand justice by any means necessary, on any night, on any given street, and any downtown. And we'll make anybody uncomfortable for justice and for the saving of lives all over this country. You know, I'll end with this by telling you that many of us in this movement understand that we have a lot of work ahead of us. And Nakima mentioned this a little earlier, but I want to expand on it a little bit more. And that is this movement and the movements that predated us and those that we stand on their shoulders, many people came for them. But they never come the same way you think. In most cases, they come for the movement by creating rift within. And they do that in the most sinister way. You know, my community gets surveilled more than anybody else. We get surveilled by the FBI. I have people knocking on, the FBI knocks on people's doors almost every single day in this community. And I see people who are paranoid. I see people who see that every single day, that their lives are seen as danger. And I'm telling you that if you hear the grumbling in your circles of someone who is trying to destroy this movement through toxicity, most of the time they're either working for the FBI or they're too stupid that the FBI is using them. So that is how movements have been put down. It's by stupidity, but it's also by paid informants. So we gotta call that shit out. Because we got a lot of work to do. And we have a lot of fight ahead of us. And we cannot turn inwards against each other at any moment. And so the Russians have a term called useful idiot. It's the person that they use to get whatever they want. That person doesn't even know they're being used. Don't be among those people who are being used to undermine this movement.
That's right.
They took down the Black Panthers. They took down a lot of the great civil rights organizations, and they did that. But we're not going to let that happen. This movement is not about a person. It's not about an individual. It's not about an organization. It's about people who have waken up and people who are committed to stand up for justice.
You can go ahead and block out White Squall.
We are here for each other, not for organizations.
Sorry, man, we're not putting
or
up that
labels
stuff.
or logos or anything like that. This movement is about individuals who care about each other and who are tired of the injustice that's happening in this country. And that is why we're out here, and that's why we're going to continue to be out here, whether the cameras are on us or off us. Because for the first time, we have independent journalism that's covering us. There's independent journalists out here. When the big cameras leave, we got the real cameras. The people who tell the truth the way it's supposed to be told.
There we go.
And we need to support the independent camera. We need to support the independent photojournalists out there who are taking pictures, and everybody else. And all the individual videographers out there pulling their phone out on Facebook every single day. Do that because we need that. But be mindful. Be mindful. This is a marathon and we are ready to take one step at a time.
That's right.
But that marathon doesn't mean we're going to be patient to end it. We want to patient to finish it like a sprint, like what's happening in the Olympics right now. We want to turn this marathon into a sprint because we need justice so that no one else in our community falls down. So I'm going to be honest with all of you and just say this. This movement is about all of us. So let's make it about all of us. Those who are out here on the street right now and those who couldn't be out here at the street but are watching us and supporting us and bringing those good vibes. It's about all of us. And we need every single person to stand up. I want to bring up somebody many of you know, Muhammad Ibrahim, who's been out there doing the thing. Where's Muhammad at? Right here. All right, Muhammad.
All right, Muhammad.
Who shut this down? 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 Who shut this down?
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. My name is Muhammad Ibrahim, and before I say what I want to say, I want y'all to give Nakima a strong, big round of applause for all the phenomenal work that she's been doing. Her leadership, we really appreciate you. Nakima will be sending text messages at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., and I'm like, when do you sleep? So really, really appreciate you. And want to show the same love to Jaylani as well, always having our back and continuing to push us. The same way, give him a round of applause as well. The same way with Mama Handy, we really love you. Thank you so much for coming out, traveling the long distances. I want to give a special shout out to Chantel and Sartara as well for always being there, so really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much, and Dr. Raj and Zainab and everybody that's here, and really to be honest with y'all, and Treyhorn as well, we appreciate you, brother. And to be honest with y'all, there's been a lot of work that's been done in this movement, and one thing that that we really have to pay attention to is narrative, right? So as we saw attacks kind of happen in the last 2 weeks or so, there was actually 2 Twitter accounts that were shitposting, that were paying attention, and the exact words that they were shitposting about, they have about 700 followers, and those were exact same words that were taken out and used to attack the movement, right? So like when Jaylani and Nakeem are talking about is very, very real, right? And we have to be vigilant because information wars are actually a thing that actually happens. That's why we really appreciate the independent media like King and Georgia, and I know Nadia is here, and Mercado Media, and so many others as well. So we really appreciate you and the brother right here as well, because that's the truth, right? And we really can't take anything that we see online and, you know, pick it up, because there's literally trolls that are out there that are shit posting, that were carrying their narrative that is used to really deteriorate the movement. You know what I mean? And even if you look at, you know, the Washington or the Star Tribune and so many others, they're really trying to control the narrative to deteriorate the movement. And one thing that I felt a little hopeful about is today, somebody sent me an article about Terrence Franklin and how there's the potential of reopening his case because of the facts and the narrative that was used, right, by the police, and how it was carried and how he was dangerous and how he wrestled this dog and so on and so forth. But really, he didn't do any of that, right? So there's that potential. So information is real. Information is weaponized. Make sure that it's not weaponized against us. So I want to thank all y'all for standing out here in solidarity. I appreciate all y'all for continuing to come out and support. And the work is, like, we just took a small step today. We still have a lot of work to do. So we look forward to standing with y'all in solidarity. Thank y'all. And I think Sartar's going to close this out.
Oh. Just real quick, Tara's gonna do the Sada chant, but Sunday is Nakima's birthday, y'all. So in the real black way, let's kick off that happy birthday right there. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Doom, 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 doom. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Black Queen. Happy birthday, Black Queen. You keep doing the damn thing. Happy birthday, Black Queen. You keep doing the damn thing. Do your thing. Happy birthday, Black Queen. You keep doing the damn thing. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Don't you take your boots on the ground. Cause damn it, if you throw a motherfucking rock, we throwing bricks.
She said what she said. Okay, we're gonna do the Sada chant to close out. And yes. We're gonna head to Pizza Luce if anybody's hungry after this, and we got you. Turn up, eat, feed yourselves, nourish yourselves. Oh, it's not we because I'm not going to my pocket because I make minimum money. She got you. Racial Justice Network got your dinner. So we're going to Pizza Luce after. We're gonna do the Sada chant to close out. Come on, yes, come on. If you are under the age of 25, 26, 27 and under, I say 30 and under because I'm up here. 30 and under, come on, hurry up, we're gonna do it together, hurry up. Calling you to the mic, hey, 30 and under, calling you to the mic. Yes. 30 and under, that will be you there, sir. 30 and under, that would be you there, sir. Where's Brandon, sir? That would be you there. Oh, yes. This is the crew right there. 30 and under. 30 and under. The next phase of the movement, the revolution, will not be televised, or it will be, and y'all talk y'all shit. All right, let's go because. Oh, yeah. We're going to thank Justice Frontline Aid for coming to marshal for us as usual. We want to thank all our We want to thank all our car marshals. Somebody left a pocketbook on the ground over there. Hey. We want to thank all our motorcycle marshals as well. We'd like to thank the independent media for coming out per the usual. Listen, we'd like to thank Andre. We'd like to thank Care Minnesota. We'd like to thank Racial Justice Network. We'd like to thank DJ. Go DJ. Come back. DJ and Brandon for chanting per the usual. All of y'all for coming out and standing in solidarity per the usual. And chanting, huh? Yes, everybody chanting, because that's everybody's job, low key. Get on your job.
Fist up, y'all. Y'all know the memo at this point. Fist up. We have a duty to fight for our freedom.
We have a duty to fight for our freedom.
We have a duty to win.
We have a duty to win.
We must love and support one another.
We must love and support one another.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
All right, second time. Y'all got to be loud. We have a duty to fight for our freedom.
We have a duty to fight for our freedom.
We have a duty to win. have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
All right, one more time. Y'all gotta be loud. Right fist, right fist, right fist. You, Lizzie, put your hands up. We have a duty to fight for our freedom.
We have a duty to fight for our freedom.
We have a duty to win.
We have a duty to win.
We must love and support one another.
We must love and support one another.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
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 All power to the people.
All power to the people.
Hey, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up.
Hey, we gon' be alright. Hey, we gon' be alright.
Hey, we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright.
Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gonna be alright. We gonna be alright.
Can we play that, please?
Yes, she on it, she on it, she on it. If you wanna go to Pizza Luce again, there she said, dinner. Or late night snacks. We're gonna play some music. So
At Horizon, we want to give everyone a 5G phone on us.
All right, before I wrap though, guys, I'm gonna give y'all an open window here to ask some questions if you have any. I'll do my best to answer them. Man, you guys, like I said, I opened the door to people that have views and opinions. We do have a pretty hardcore chat. I'm talking like, it comes in pretty solid. There's a lot of like general views, I think, tossed at these crowds. I'm not trying to tell you that you're wrong in feeling how you feel, because I live my life and y'all live yours. But damn, y'all, like, open up a little. There's a lot of comments that I'm just kind of blown away by, and I'm not even gonna I can't feed into it, man. There's a lot of people. I hope better for a lot of folks that are commenting. Chris, there's a lot of trolls. I'll get that. I understand that one, but man, when it comes down to fighting for your rights, like if it was like a Second Amendment right, you know what I mean, like a Second Amendment right march, would you be calling everyone there the names that I've been seeing? Or, if it was a fight for, anything else that might have happened, if it was a protest, like in support of the families that lost loved ones in 9/11, would we still be talking the same way? I mean, and I'm not comparing, I'm just saying that at the same time, man, there are so many different reasons why people come out. Just, you guys gotta, for those that are throwing a bunch of venom, pump the brakes, man. Or just, honestly, man, I'm gonna say this right now, go somewhere else. Like, I don't monitor my chat as hardcore as I could, because we get so many comments come in. But like, if you're just in here spitting venom, like, go somewhere else, man. Like, I really, like, I'm at a point now where, like, I respect everybody's views, but you don't need to throw that out in here, Yeah. You're on Twitch, so be clear that I got Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, and then I'm getting messages that come in the whole time too. So I like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of messages that come through and comments. So yeah, I have seen plenty of venom. And I'm not saying it's all bad, guys. Let's go ahead and recap in a positive way. What we did see was a peaceful march that made its way through Minneapolis following a 22.5-year sentence of Derek Chauvin right here in front of me at the Hennepin County Courthouse. These marches are becoming a lot more common now. Soggy, did you not hear me say I'm not comparing? I can't, man, why do I buy into these things? If you're not paying attention, Soggy336 or anyone else, then I can't be the one correcting you. You got to listen, because I just said I'm not comparing the two. So, Val C, it's not about being disrespectful to me. You don't need no apologies needed. But, keep in mind that a lot of these folks are fed up too. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, it is what it is, guys. I appreciate y'all being here and watching it with me. It's just tough sometimes, because I vibe on a high level of positivity. And a lot of times I come in here and I'll see some stuff that just is like, it's hard to look at, you know what I mean? And not all of it, Gorilla's Rockstar. It's all right, man. Like, you know, let's just go ahead and focus on some positivity, like what we can do to make changes. Maybe listen to what people have to say. Just listen for a little bit, you know what I mean? See what they have to say. Granted, with the chants, I get it, man. It's hard to hear, you know, and it's hard to kind of get yourselves behind a lot of things that might come out. But at the end of the day, man, you guys got a lot of opportunities to maybe listen to the crowd. Like when I do interviews on the sides and people in the crowd, well, those are the ones I hope you get something, you hear something out of that, you know what I mean? You might actually, to use somebody else's terminology, elevate your thinking. So, but hey, no apologies needed, y'all. Let's just go ahead and let's just all work hard and do our best and do better, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's been a crazy week. We'll do a wrap up here this weekend, you know, between Skid Row yesterday in LA, Bakersfield, near-death experience in the backseat of TW Lives. Shout out to Bakersfield Street Media LLC. Shout out to TW Lives back there in Bakersfield. Those are some interesting car rides. A lot of love to John with For the People, By the People, Fat Boy over there. Doing great things, man. Being out in Skid Row last night, handing out food to the homeless was incredible. And just people that were coming up on hard times, man. We had a chance to do some good work, and I feel like those are the things that I'm looking forward to doing more of. That house fire, we had a chance to save animals. That was some scary shit, I'm not gonna lie. I had to bust in the back window of a house to go in and get a pit bull out, and then I had to kick in a side door to get this other dog out. And you can check out the video, it's on the page if you didn't see it already. And then you want to watch one version of the full video is over on Bakersfield Street Media Live LLC. They were live about a couple minutes after I'd gone through the house. So anyway, you know, before that we had a chance to go through. Last week 2 weeks we were in Venice. I mean, we've just been all over, and I'm loving the fact that you guys are here and support us, support me being out here. You know, Angie, I can't control the chat. Honestly, I can't even veto or block anybody myself with the platform I use to go through and give you guys the multi-stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch right now. So hopefully we'll find a way. And honestly, I can't even buy into the term Angie Chud is just kind of like, it's an overused term now that it has no meaning to me at all. Like, at all. After coming out the Northwest and hearing that tossed around about anybody, I've been called a Chud so many times by so many different people that I just gave up even caring, you know what I mean? Yes, you can message me. You guys can DM me on my page. And, you know, because they don't like the police, you know? That's their, you know? If you don't like them, they don't like the police. Police don't like them probably either, so, you know, whatever. That's the song they have. But what I'm saying is you can DM me, you can email me, cj@cjtv.live. Whatever you want. If you want to get a hold of me, if you have story ideas, feel free to hit me up. I mean, anybody you want to put me in contact with as well, I'm definitely open to that. So, that was Andrew, who's actually over here. The Porta Potty Monster. You guys want to watch a funny video, check that one out. That was from the street, Lake Street Riots, actually. You're welcome, Jersey Devil, those puppers, yeah. I would love to follow up them, man. So if anybody in here is from that house fire yesterday, you could reach out, maybe shoot me a line, DM me, like I said, or email me, please. I'd love to do a follow-up with the animals and the family in the house fire yesterday. Yeah, and people are posting the link up there for the email address. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you. One of the leaders out here in the community, the protest community, that's been holding space and organizing a lot of these events is her birthday. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. So, yeah, it was just they were playing it on the PA over here. So, as you can see, the roads are blocked off on both sides over here, down on both ends. There's like 3rd, and I think that's, I'm guessing 4th or 2nd. I don't know which direction it's heading. But right here on 7th in front of the Hennepin County Courthouse. So people are still just kind of holding space, and much like they're doing in Uptown right now, up off of Gald and Geldern, if I know. Actually, I'm not sure. We might be hosting a stream from up there later on, so.
Thank you,
hey, thank you, brother. Appreciate seeing you, man. Yeah, like I said, familiar faces, man. Good people. We haven't seen much of because we're not out here, but it's nice to come back and see people that, you know, we've had a chance to cross paths with over the last year. So, Yeah, so big shout out to, you know, Woke. What's up? Good looking out there. It's good to be back up on there. Yeah, Carol, Red Eye from LA. Got in here at like 5:30 this morning and then got cracking at the courthouse. So, Gerard, there we go. Hey, Gene Kramer, thank you. Yeah, so 4th and Gerard. And if I'm not going to be hosting a channel tonight, I'll go ahead and put up some links for places there. Or, hey, if you guys aren't familiar with Woke, you can check them out on Twitch. And I'm pretty sure that's one of the main platforms you'll find Woke. Facebook, I believe they might be up over there as well. There's a bunch of links. If you go into the page, you can look up, I mean, streamers from all over the nation, which I encourage, man. If you haven't sourced your streamers or your news media, your information sources, you know, you're not doing yourself justice. There's a lot of amazing people out on the streets that are holding cameras and giving you an angle that you can go ahead and get a better service yourself on getting an understanding of what's going on out here. So, Trumpet man, I'm gonna check on him when I get back to Seattle. Ben, no, we don't have GIFs posting here. Is it Jeef or Geef? Either way. But yeah, the protest here is winded down. I think folks are going to be heading over to Lucha's. I don't know, some pizza place. They're going to be having some chow. We might head over there and see what's going on. Wanda Freeman. Yeah, we're going to be doing some barbecuing with Twin City Relief tomorrow. Some of the cats from the area here that we met up with over at the Brooklyn Center. Derek and some of the other people. Just super amazing folks. Hopefully, you know, burning some meat, breaking bread. Val C, you need streamers from LA, Los Angeles, or Louisiana and California. I'd say what, guys, I'm going to be posting up a list probably tomorrow of all the streamers that I can possibly even, like, you know, recall, of the ones that I definitely recommend, and then ones that may not have the same ideology that I work under, but honestly, it's not about me, it's about what y'all want to see. So, and put up some hyperlinks so you guys can just go ahead and click on those and check it all out. So, but yeah, we'll be back out tomorrow. I believe we're going to be looking at some stuff during the daytime. Probably go up to Uptown and take a look at that. And demonstration. There you go, Lindsay. You're right. Demonstration. Absolutely. Good call. Thank you, Lindsay, for checking me on that. I appreciate it. What are they protesting? The cop got 22 years because they're not okay, to be clear, like, this wasn't a demonstration about the Derek Chauvin sentencing. This is daily marches that are happening about more than just one name. There's several names that are going to come up, and I'm not going to sit and run down a list for you. But about getting justice for all the people that have died at the hands of the police. Whether you agree with that or not, that's on you, you know, and that's fine. But that's what this is motivated by. So you guys can imagine. I mean, if he absolutely, thank you so much. If you're Derek Chauvin and you're sitting in, and if you get out of protective custody, you can't. I mean, I can't imagine what life is going to be like for that guy, man. Yeah. 10 years, 15 years, it doesn't matter how many years, that's going to be just living hell. So, I mean, yeah. And Ben, I'm trying to stream as many days as possible. I'm trying to get out here as much as possible, yeah. So, Rodeo Monkey, I don't even know what but if that's what gets your fancy, bro. I actually never met Portland Andy, so I don't know the cat. Yeah, they're probably not going to let him out of. But can you imagine being in PC? Like, protective custody is what that stands for 15 years. You know what I mean? Man, that's crazy. We care about what you say. Wow. Bill Stud, I'm not sure what you mean. Because you're watching my channel? No, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Either way, yeah, we're going to wrap. I got to meet up with some folks here and attack the night. So I'm going to let y'all go. I appreciate you tuning in today. And, yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for rocking with me this evening. Sharing the stream and all the support, you guys. It means a lot. So come over, become a supporter. Much appreciate that. And let's keep keeping the ball rolling, you know what I mean? So love you guys. We'll talk to you later.